you ready?
It's week 6, and welcome inside the Jersey Mike's wrap-up show for the Pacific Youth Football League North. I'm your host, Neil Sika. We do it Mike's way over the next several moments to bring you up to date on all the action in the northern half of the top youth football players in Southern California. We'll be back. We've got a full list of action in just a moment with senior and junior games on tap. Keep it right here. Welcome back to the Jersey Mike's wrap-up show for the PYFL North. On to the senior division first, where Ventura had been playing some good ball. They were 3-1 and had a great ground game behind the running of Jacob Bravo through the first 4 games. But they'd be tested by a stingy defense of Santa Clarita Valley. The Warriors were looking to get above 500. How would things play out? Let's find out. Midway through the first quarter, it's Jacob Bravo for Ventura. The Packers running back going 70 yards for the touchdown. Bravo on that run. 6-0 after the extra point fails. It's 3-1 Packer team looking strong against Santa Clarita in maroon and gold. Warriors with the football on offense. 4th and 10. It's Nick Moore, the younger brother of Matt, who plays for the Miami Dolphins, completes it to keep the drive going. But his next pass intercepted by Tyler Olivares. Moore hurt his shoulder on the play. He wouldn't return, but Olivares giving the Packers the football back. And then it's Olivares on the offensive side. Goes 60 yards on this run down the far sideline. A touchdown-saving tackle by number 9 there. And the Packer offense in business. Drive continues, and a 34-yard touchdown run. The man who opened the scoring, and that's Jacob Bravo again. Down that sideline, his second touchdown of the game, and in control, Ventura. Midway through the second quarter, after the ensuing kickoff, it's Justice Provost. What a response from Santa Clarita Valley. He goes 85 yards for the touchdown and puts the Warriors on the board. Extra point was no good. 12-6 at that point, Ventura. After a Ventura turnover, Warriors threatening again when Oliveira strips the ball and goes 70 yards before being run down by Caden Dunn. The second turnover forced by the man wearing 39 in black and orange, Olivares. Then the toss sweep. It's Chucky Wick, 15 yards to the outside. And it's 18-6 Ventura, leading at the half. Midway through the third quarter, Ventura going deep. Angel Moreno, 47-yard TD pass. The 2-point conversion is good. And it's 26-6 in favor of Ventura. And the Packers top it off. Look at that little halfback option. Bravo to Wick. 33-6, the final score. Ventura wins. Doubleheader in the senior division continues at Valencia High School. Santa Clarita Valley in maroon and gold. West Valley in blue and white. Opening drive, it's Tom Anderson. 45-yard run down to the 5-yard line. He is the workhorse in the backfield. But then, coming through on motion, it's Mark Fear as he scores the touchdown to finish off that drive. 2-point conversion is good. 8-0. Santa Clarita Valley. The Apaches with the lead. West Valley keeping their first drive alive with a fake punt. Cameron Kelly throwing to Aaron Cooper for a first down. but a defensive struggle really throughout the rest of the opening period. The Apache defense swarms for the ball to stop the Rebels on 3rd and long. Rebel defense showing a little bit of bite as well. Brandon Kelpis with the sack to end the first quarter. Santa Clarita Valley leading 8-0. Second quarter, the Apaches take over. To the outside, what a run by Rory Mita. 2-point conversion is good. 16-0 after that run by Mita. The Apaches in control. Rebels try to get on the board through the air, but the pass intercepted. Brandon Escueda picks off the deflection. And Santa Clarita Valley back in business. They keep it on the ground. Wyatt Eggett. 2-point conversion would be good too after Eggett gets inside here for the score. 24-0 Santa Clarita Valley. Running away with this one. Just before the half, Apaches not done. Eggett, look at that great little wheel route to the outside. Finds Fear, his second touchdown on the 30-yard reception. And it's 31-0 Santa Clarita Valley at the break. West Valley finally getting on the board in the third quarter. The long touchdown pass run by Cooper will get into the end zone. Extra point is no good, 31-6. But Santa Clarita Valley, well, there's that man Tom Anderson again. Right down Broadway, 52-yard run into the end zone. And Santa Clarita Valley extending the lead to 38-6. Aaron Cooper on the ensuing kickoff. Good return, but will be brought down inside the 15-yard line. The drive would stall there. Santa Clarita Valley, 45-6. The Apaches looking strong at 2-2. In the Senior North, Camarillo and Oxnard both looking for their second wins. First quarter action, and it's Barraza with the give and into the end zone for the touchdown. He'd have a big day on the ground. Oxnard leading 8-0. But Camarillo coming back. A nice play here from the quarterback, Bing Wang. Jeffrey Desco. Drive stalled. It was 8-0 at the end of one in favor of Oxnard. The Panthers with the football. Oh, and there is Barraza again to the outside. Look at his speed. Second touchdown of the game. In full command, Oxnard. In the second quarter, they'd add 14 more to go up 22-0 at the half. Camarillo trying to get the ground game going in the second half. Michael John Castillo, good leverage from the line up front. He gets inside the 35, but too much pressure. And that's intercepted by Orozco, and the defense of Oxnard taking over the game. This returned on the pick six. 38-6 the final. The Panthers get their second win. In the junior division of the PYFL North, Santa Clarita Valley, the Warriors coming off a big win against West Valley a week ago. Ryan Stevens and Billy Edwards, that's been the hot connection. How would they fare against Burbank Black? The answer in our junior highlights. Hart High School, Newhall, California. Junior Santa Clarita Valley, victorious a week ago. Back at it again this week. The pass over the middle, Stevens to Edwards. Vikings trying to hang in there. Couple of nice pitches and catches. This 20-yard pickup keeping them in the game. Then out of the shotgun, doing it on the ground. That big bulldozing run by number 19. Drive stalls, back on offense, the Warriors. Billy Edwards, hat trick. Look at the size, tips it to himself. After that touchdown, it's Hudson Hayes. Good cross route for the 2-point conversion. Ryan Stevens, just before half, spreading the wealth. Down the sideline for Brooker. 20-6, starting the third quarter. Then it's Stevens. Oh, look at that middle screen to J.J. Hernandez. Very good play calling by the Warrior offense. And Hernandez taking it inside the 20. And one more for posterity. J.J. Hernandez all alone behind the secondary. And Junior Santa Clarita Valley wins it 32-6. Thousand Oaks High School is Canyon and Green taking on Thousand Oaks White. They're 3-1, but Canyon looking for their second win, and they got off to a great start. Taylor Tepasano goes 64 yards down the sideline. He'd be knocked out at the 10. Get a little dinged up. His time limited in the second half, but a big day rushing for him. They'd score on that drive, looking to keep the lead. Late first quarter. Over the top, Connor Reyes to Caden Brenner for the touchdown, and it's 12-6. But the big backfield of Thousand Oaks rolling along, and their quarterback, number 15, into the end zone. Game tied at 20. On the ensuing kickoff, watch this. A little bit of Phil Mickelson backspin on the pooch on-sider, and Thousand Oaks recovers. They're back in business. Canyon, as you can see, a little bit upset on the sideline. In the second half, Thousand Oaks with the lead. Canyon getting closer, though. Jake Starcher made it 34-28. But second touchdown of the fourth quarter for this guy. Third of the game for number 15. He goes 40 yards. Look at the cutback run. Taking it inside. Thousand Oaks on their way to a fourth win of the season in the junior division.
From the creators of the U.S. Army Bowl comes Football University. The most exclusive football training in the country invites, trains, and announces the next generation of football stars. If you're a 6th to 12th grader with elite football ability, FBU is for you. FBU matches elite athletes with elite instruction. Nominate an athlete today at footballuniversity.org. FBU, by position, by professionals, by invitation only. FBU, you know!
Finally, we take a look at highlights from the Midget division. Burbank Green has been very strong on the ground with Loyal Terry. They took on a stingy defense in North Oxnard Black. Something had to give as we rolled to the action on Saturday. Opening drive of the game, Loyal Terry. What a nice 40-yard run this is. Breaking a tackle, and look at number 25 go. Terry into the end zone for the touchdown. Then it's Terry again, straight up the middle. Power football there. Got a great run from Dante Coxum beforehand. This one in the first quarter was all Burbank Green. On the toss sweep to the outside, it's Dante Coxum. Working defenders into a shimmy. That sets up this other Terry touchdown run from 12 yards out. Breaking 4 tackles on his way into the end zone for his third score of the game. It was 28-0 Burbank after 1. That due in part largely to this Coxum sweep from 55 yards away. And look at the speed and the cutback. Four touchdowns in that first quarter. This is that fourth touchdown. 53 yards. Loyal Terry. They are loyal to him on the ground, and with it, the victory for Midget Burbank Green. Hope you enjoyed all the action from the PYFL North this week here on the Jersey Mike's Wrap-Up Show. We'll be back in just a second to take a look at the standings.
I'm Drew Brees, and I want to introduce you to Swink.tv. Swink.tv is an amazing new online video service that lets you create personal highlight videos of your best plays. With Swink.tv, you can share all your highlights with all of your fans in seconds. If your team isn't signed up for Swink.tv, ask your coach to get with the program. And if you're already on Swink.tv, well, now's your chance to log in, create your Swink, and show off your moves. I wish I had this when I was younger. I'd have been all over it. Remember, with Swink.tv, you are the highlight.
So we're officially into the second half of the season in the PYFL North. Let's catch you up to speed on all the standings throughout all the divisions. Before we go, a special thanks to Jersey Mike's for this exciting digital platform for all of our youth athletes and coaches so they can showcase themselves and their teams. Jersey Mike's is a sub-sandwich franchise with over 750 locations nationwide that are open and under development. They've got a long history of community involvement and support. The East Coast style subs provide over 70% of the daily protein for youth and high school athletes. That's why they'll be fueling up all season long at the U.S. Army All-American Bowl, the FBU National Championship, the East Bay Youth All-American Bowl, and the FBU camps all across the country. This is Neil Sika. Please join us next time where we'll wrap it up Mike's way here on the Jersey Mike's Wrap-Up Show. Until then, good night. Be sure to check out all the youth football action on jerseymikes.com/FBU.